Yeah, but no, we're doing nearly 7k in a 9.5 ton crop, doing 70 ton an hour out of an 8. So quite what the hell a 10 does.
I was going to say, what's a 10 to you? Welcome along to another customer review from us. This time it is all about this beast, the Massey Ferguson Ideal 8T Combine. And at the helm we have Mr. Chris Wade. So this guy here, he's going to tell us all about the Combine, how he's been getting on with it. But before we kick off with that, Chris, just tell us a little bit about your business here, about your family, about the farm.
So we're in Grantham, Lincolnshire. So we're arable sort of farmers and contractors. We have beef store cattle on the home farm as well. So we run about 120 head of beef store cattle alongside the arable business as well. So we have our own land. We rent and do share farming as well as stubble to stubble sort of full year contracting as well.
Yeah.
Across various bits in the local area.
Right. What sort of area will you be farming?
So we're covering about 3,100 acres of combinable crops. Which keeps us fairly well entertained through the year.
That's it. What sort of crops are you growing? What kind of rotations are we talking?
So we're all combinables. So we're barley, oilseed rape, wheat, and spring oats and spring beans as our sort of main break crops.
So we're in harvest 2022.
Yeah.
How's it gone? The weather's been pretty kind so far.
Very kind, yeah, very, very strangely kind, really. We've had a real dry run. I know other places in the country have had it wetter during the summer, but no, we've had very little rain whatsoever. I think we've counted since we've started harvesting about 9 mil so far.
Right.
So very, very little rain. So it's been an absolute breeze.
It's
really.
Been a dream one.
Yeah, been a breeze so far. So we're just about 2/3 through harvest. We're on the last day and a half of wheat here now, and yeah, all's gone well, gone really well.
Good. So we're in a nice crop of wheat today. What variety is this one?
So this is Siskin for this customer that we're on today. It's probably not in the best part of the field at the moment, but generally we're doing 8.5, 9 ton a hectare. So not bad. Once you get into the middle, it should pick up a bit. But no, Siskin, which is hopefully going to get some sort of milling premium on as well. So no, good.
So right, let's get stuck into this combine and find out what you think of it and how you've been getting on with it. So for a kick-off, how long have you been running this one, this 8T?
So just this year. This is the first year we've had this harvester. It's new to us this year. It's actually sort of 2 years old already, but it's new to us this year.
Right.
And no, so far we've had a few little teething issues, but really very little issues. Dealer backup's been really good.
Yeah, who's your dealer around here?
So B&B Tractors are based at Mansfield. So they're a little way from us, but they've been really good. Their technician that comes out can't fault him really. He's at the end of the phone, no matter what time of day I've managed to ring him, and I know he's been on the end of the phone straight away. He knows what the problem is as I'm telling him what symptoms I've got, sort of job. So no, parts have been available as well, and we run combines for 5 years, 5-year warranties, and then trade them in and move on. So it's all about the right deal and the right combine at the time. This one being fairly fresh to the market, we demoed it last year, and we thought it was good enough to take the plunge and give it a go and try something different, really.
That's it. Well, you say, you know, try something different, because it is still quite different yet, isn't it, with the Ideal? It's still very, you know, relatively new to the market. Did you feel it was much of a gamble, or had you seen enough to be sort of convinced? Or
I mean, we were pretty convinced by the demo. We thought that was good, but it doesn't give you all the faith on the demo. But talking to the dealer more and more, it's not a dealer we've actually dealt with before either. You know, they seemed pretty confident that they could back it up and keep us rolling, and so far they've been true to their word. But no, we're definitely finding various benefits over our previous harvester. Straw quality is definitely one of them. That's significantly improved. But no, you know, you can see it's how it uses less horsepower to get the same job done, because it's not smashing the straw up like our old combine did, and it's definitely improving on efficiency like that. We believe we're definitely using less fuel in this combine. It's got to be 15% or more, I would imagine.
right.
Just the way we don't fill the Mauser up to bring to it every day now. So
And with that as well, is throughput, output any different?
I think we're slightly up. It's very difficult to tell without running them absolutely side by side all the while. Different conditions can favour one over the other, I would say. So I would say we struggle to tell too bigger differences, but you know, it's certainly on par, if not better. So we certainly haven't gone backwards in terms of output.
So numbers then, what sort of work rates have you had out this combine, or tonnes per hour?
So at the moment we're doing 51, 52 tonne an hour, but we're still trying to negotiate.
I was going to say we've got the headlands going yet at the moment.
So I'm you know, we'll get 60 tonne an hour quite comfortably in the middle of the field, and that should be.
And that's a pretty comfortable average, 60 tonne an hour.
Yeah, it is. I mean, what we've got to do, we've certainly in wheat, in nice standing crops of wheat, we've got to be pushing that 100 acres a day really to actually get round it all and make the job happen.
So, I mean, let's have a little chat about sort of grain sample and things like that. What's she like? What's she producing?
I mean, we're very pleased with the sample. We're finding it's easier getting a sample out of this combine than the last. It's extremely kind on the straw, so we're finding we've got a lot less short bits of straw and a lot less chaff to actually sieve out. So we're finding grain sample it is improved from our previous harvester, which is good. It's definitely helping the capacity. You know, we're not really limited by sieve losses because we're putting so much less over the sieves than we were with our previous harvester.
That's it. And you say straw quality is pretty good out of the back of this.
Yeah, I mean certainly improved over previous harvesters, which we're finding, you know, various benefits from. We hope that means there's less that the balers don't pick up. We did struggle with that a bit with our old harvester. We ended up with quite a lot of short straw actually left sort of in the swath in the bottom of the stubble that were on a shallow sort of cultivating min-till regime, and that was causing us issues in the next crop with that increased amount of residue in one trail. So we're fairly confident that we're going to be better off this year in that respect.
Right, so from the back to the front, header choice.